Once, in a quiet little village, there lived a young man named Arav. He dreamed of becoming a great writer, one whose words would touch people's hearts and change lives. His mind was full of imagination. His heart was overflowing with stories waiting to be written. But there was one problem. Arav could never stay consistent. One day, he would begin a story and write a few pages with great excitement, but the next day, he would quit. Another time, he started writing a journal, promising to continue it daily, but after just 3 days, he stopped. Weeks passed, months passed, and although his dream remained alive, his actions were scattered like broken pieces of an unfinished puzzle. One evening, tired and disappointed with himself, Arav walked to the riverside. The sun was setting, painting the sky with shades of gold and orange. There, he saw an old man slowly chiseling a massive rock with a small iron tool. Arav stood there, amazed. How could such a weak tool shape something so strong? Out of curiosity, he asked, "Baba, how long have you been working on this stone?" The old man smiled gently and said, "Son, every day for 1 hour for the past 2 years. Arav's eyes widened in surprise. 2 years with just that small chisel? Didn't you ever get tired or lose hope? The old man looked up with calm, wise eyes and said, "Son, this chisel alone cannot break the rock. But my patience, my daily effort, that's what makes the impossible possible. The stone doesn't change in one strike, but every strike counts. It's not the force of one blow that shapes it, it's the consistency of many." Those words struck Arav's heart deeper than the chisel struck the stone. That night, he couldn't sleep. The old man's words echoed in his mind. Every strike counts. He decided to test that truth for himself. Instead of trying to write an entire book, he made a small promise. He would write just 1 page every single day. The first week was full of excitement. His pen moved fast, his ideas flowed freely. But soon came the real challenge. Some nights he was tired, some mornings uninspired, and often the thought of giving up tried to pull him back. Yet each time he remembered, every strike counts. Even on the hardest days, he wrote a few lines. Days turned into weeks, weeks turned into months. Slowly, the pages began to pile up. 100 pages, 200, then 300. One morning, as sunlight fell softly on his desk, Arav looked down and smiled. There it was, a thick stack of paper, his very first completed book. But the story didn't end there. When Arav sent his manuscript to publishers, most rejected it. The old voice of doubt returned. Maybe you're not good enough. But this time, Arav was different. He had learned the secret of progress, consistency. So he didn't stop. He kept writing another page, another book, another submission. 2 years later, he received a letter. One of his books had been accepted. Arav's hands trembled as he opened it. His eyes filled with tears, not of sadness but of fulfillment. His dream had finally taken shape, 1 page at a time. In time, Arav's words began to inspire thousands. Readers admired his honesty and depth. The boy who once couldn't stay consistent became known as the young man who turned his dream into reality, not through luck or talent, but through steady, daily effort. So, my dear friends, remember this. Success doesn't come from what you do once in a while. It comes from what you do every single day. Like drops of water that carve valleys or a chisel that shapes stone, your small, consistent efforts can create wonders. And if this story sparked even a little hope in your heart, don't let it fade. Like this video, share it with someone who needs encouragement, and subscribe to walk with us on this journey of growth. Because your success is not built in a day, it is built every day.